Today we are going to learn sums where probability is given. From probability we find the value of z, and from z we find the value of x. The first type of sums what we are going to see is from probability we are going to find the value of z. Now, page number 110, illustration 6. If the probability that the value of standard normal variable z lies between 0 and z score, z1 is 0.3925, then obtain the possible value of z score. Now first let's write what is given. Illustration 6, page number 110. Probability that the value of standard normal variable z lies between 0 to z1 is equal to 0.3925. Now we have to find the value of z1. So first step is we have to draw a bell-shaped curve. Infinity and minus infinity. Z is equal to 0. Now it is what? 0 to z1, positive. So which side? Right hand side. So we'll take over here z1. Now this is what we have to find. Now this area. Can you tell me what is this area? ये area क्या है? It is 0.3925. It should be 39% of the area starting from 0 ending at z1. So मैं यहाँ पे ऐसे mark कर देता हूँ 0.3925. And that's the probability. Now we have to find the value of z1. So we write the equation first. Z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to z1. This will be a small z1, which is equal to 0.3925. Now go to the table. जो table है उसमें जाओ. This is the table of standard normal curve. Now over here the values are value of z1. Over here the values are values of z1. Now previously using the values of z1 we used to locate the 0.3925. Now we already have 0.3925. We have to see what's the value of z1. So come to the table. You have to search कि कहाँ पे है 0.3925 is 1.2 and 0.04. Over here it is 0.3925. So value of z1 corresponding to 0.3925 is 1.24. Z1 is equal to 1.24. But this 0 to 1.24, can I say it will also be equal to minus 1.24 to 0? So it can be this, or if we take Z1 as negative, then it will be plus or minus. Then over here it will be minus. So value of Z1 can be plus 1.24 or minus 1.24. Here it will be negative 1.24. And here positive 1.24. Illustration number 7. If if the probabilities for standard normal variable z are as under, then obtain the value of z score, small z1. Area to the left of z, which is equal to z1 is equal to 0.95, and area to the right of z is equal to z1 is 0.05. Now first, we write area to the left of capital Z. Capital Z denotes the area. Is equal to Z1 is the Z1 score, what we see in the table. Z1, which we convert x minus mu upon sigma, is 0.95. Now, probability of Z to the left है, to the left है, so less than equal to small z1 equal to 0.95. Now the shading will be, we start from here, infinity minus infinity, z is equal to 0. Now how will you decide? One thing is it's to the left, but left of what? Left of 0 or left of z1? Z1. But the question arises, where should we plot z1? Negative or positive? And how do we decide? Because in the previous sum, over here only z1 was given. Now z1 can be positive also and z1 can be negative also. Still you will get the same answer. Now, over here, how we will decide which z1 is this, plus or minus? Okay, can it be minus over here? Why no? If here I can take z1 as minus, why not over here? Z is equal to 0, infinity, minus infinity. If I take z1 over here, okay, which side should I do the shading? Right or left? Left. Very good. Now, is this area 0.95 or 95%? Is this area 95%? It is covering something which is even less than 50% because this is 50%. Hence, we cannot take Z1 as negative. This is the concept. समझ में आया? But over here it is given 95%. So I want from the left side shading and 95. तो यहाँ से करूँगा तो 50 ही होगा. So this is somewhere over here. Now I want this complete area. So we shade this. Z1. Understood this concept, all of you? ध्यान रखना please, very important कि ये जो probability है, it covers the area. So 95% area cover होना चाहिए. समझ में आ गया सबको? Okay. Now we make the equation infinity to 0 and 0 to z1. Now what is this? This equation is complete area 0.95. So probability of z greater than minus infinity less than equal to 0 plus probability of z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to z1 is equal to 0.95. Is equal to 0.95. Now this area is what? 0.5 plus probability of z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to z1 is 0.95. Therefore probability of z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to z1 is equal to 0.95 minus 0.5, which is 0.4500 using table. When you come to this table, locate 0.4500. So are you able to locate 0.4500? Not really, because exactly वो value है ही नहीं. So what do we have? We have 1.6 के पास 0.4495, which is what? 0.04, and we have 0.05, 0.4505. Understood this? But do we have exact 4500? No. So which one to take? For that, we have to do a simple step, very easy. Now, first, we will take Z score. ध्यान दो. First, we will take Z score as 1.64. 1.64. What is the area? 1.64 is 0.4495. Next, we will take 1.65. What is the area? 0.4505. Now, third is, we will take the area which is average. इन दोनों के बीच में ही कहीं पे है. So we take the average, that is 1.64 plus 1.65 divided by 2, which is 1.645, which will be what? इसका area plus इसका area divided by 2, which is 0.4495 plus 0.4505 divided by 2, which is equal to 0.4500. Now, which is the nearest to 0.45? This one, exactly the same. Now, over here, we are getting exactly 0.4500. But if it is not exactly 0.4500, तो हमें इन तीनों में से whichever is nearest to 0.4500 we have to take. So for example, you had 0.4499, so you would have taken that. If you had 0.4501, understood this, you have to see whichever is the nearest. Understood this? Now, we continue with the sum. Therefore, nearest value of Z1 to 0.4500 is Z1 is equal to 1.645. Therefore, Z1 is equal to 1.645, and so on. Second, area to the right of Z1 is equal to 0.05. Now when I say area to the right, so probability of capital Z greater than equal to small z1 is equal to 0.05. Now first of all, ये 0.05 यानी कितना percent? Only 5%. तो shading कितना होना चाहिए? Only 5%. Is this clear? So infinity minus infinity, z is equal to 0. Now z1, you want to place z1 in such a way that it covers 5% of the area and it also moves towards the right. So we cannot take it over here because then it will be up to here it is 50, so more than 50, say 100 है, 99 है, तो 99 से 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 and 5. So let's say this much area. This is 0.05. So I have to find value of Z1. How do we make the equation? 0 to infinity minus 0 to z1. So we'll make the equation probability of z greater than equal to 0 less than infinity minus probability of z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to z1 is equal to 0.05. Now this area is 0.5 minus probability of z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to z1 is 0.05. Therefore, probability of z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to z1 is equal to, ये क्या हो जाएगा 0.5 minus 0.05 equal to 0.4. Now, using table, now same working. Now see, you can refer the textbook working, okay? उसमें तुम देख सकते हो ऐसा दिया है from the table nearest value of 0.45 then area and then z score. पर मैंने थोड़ा modify किया है to make it simpler for you to understand कि पहले z score लिख दो 1.64, 1.65 and the average of both और area का भी average कर लो whichever is nearest to the 0.45. Understood this? Okay. So using table as in one above यानी ये वाला this one above z1 is equal to 1.645. Answer. You can see it over here. This is 0.05 and over here this is 0.95. So this remains the same. Got it all of you? Okay. 8. Illustration 8. If the probabilities for standard normal variable z are as under, then obtain the value of z score. Z1. Area to the left of z is z1 is 0.1 and area to the right of z, z1 is 0.9. Let's find out. Illustration 8. Page 112. First, area to the left of z1 is equal to 0.10. See, the statement itself says the area to the left is 0.1 and it is 10%. So we draw the graph. Infinity minus infinity. Z is equal to 0. Now Z1, area to the left 10% चाहिए. To the left 10%. So only this much area. We shade this and we write 0.10. This is Z1. We know it is negative. Now let's write the equation probability of Z greater than minus infinity. Greater than minus infinity because this will be infinity to 0 and Z1 to 0. Less than equal to 0 minus probability of Z greater than equal to minus Z1 less than equal to 0 is equal to 0.10. Therefore, 0.5 minus probability of Z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to Z1 is equal to 0.10 because it is symmetric. So this area Z1 to 0 is same as 0 to Z1. Therefore, probability of Z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to Z1 is 0.5 or 0.1. So 0.4000. Now what we will take, we have to find out, do we get exact point 4? What we are getting is 0.3997, that is 1.28, and 0.4015, that is 1.29. So first let's write Z1 as 1.28. Area is equal to 0.3997. 1.29, 0.4015. Barabar? And then we take the average, which is 1.285, and over here 0.3997 plus 0.4015 divided by 2 is equal to 0.4006. Now which one is nearer to 0.4? This one, 1.285 or 1.28? 1.28. Therefore, since Z1 is equal to 1.28 is the nearest, Z1 is equal to 1.28. Is this the answer? Is this the answer? Is this the answer? No, then what's the answer? Minus, don't forget it, minus 1.28. Got it, all of you? Next, second one. Area to the right of Z1 is equal to 0.9. So probability of Z greater than equal to small z1 is equal to 0.9. Therefore, we first draw the graph. Z is equal to 0. Now here z1. I want shading to the right hand side. Shading to the right hand side, but I want area 0.9. So from here if I start, I'll get 0.9. So this from here towards the right. समझ में आया सबको? Because now we want how much? 90% of the area. So we start shading this. Infinity minus infinity. Z1. Again Z1 will be negative because it's on the left hand side. Let's make the equation probability of Z greater than equal to minus Z1 less than equal to 0 plus probability of Z greater than equal to 0 less than infinity is equal to 0.9000. Therefore, probability of Z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to Z1 plus 0.5 is 0.9000. Therefore, probability of Z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to Z1 is 0.400. Symmetric. So, using table as in one above. ये one above यानी यहाँ पे जो हमने find किया, this table Z1 is equal to 1.28. Positive or negative? Negative. Don't forget this negative sign. Okay. And illustration 9. If Z is standard normal variable and Z1 is Z scope, then obtain the value of Z1 satisfying the following condition. First, write down illustration 9, page 114. First, probability of Z greater than equal to minus 1 less than equal to Z1 is equal to 0.5255. Minus infinity. Now, over here, Z is equal to 0. अब ध्यान देना, ये -1 है, already we know. So somewhere over here we take it -1. Z1 is equal to -1. The moment you plot minus Z1 over here, Z is this Z is to be read as the area which is more than -1, less than Z1, and it is 52.55%. Now, you cannot take this one because then it goes to infinity, and again this area is not 52% because half graph is 50%. So you have to go towards your right. Now, अगर ये जो 0.5255 है, because you may say कि sir this Z1 can be negative. I agree. I'll give you a variation of this question. If you may say, sir, this Z1, how do we know it is positive? Because majority of you have plotted on the positive side. How did you know it is positive? It is positive because this area is 52%. Understood this? What if it was only 0.1? That's going to be negative. Is this clear? Because this is complete 0.5, this is also 0.5. So 52%. So somewhere over here, Z2, what we have to find? Shade the area. This is 0.5255. We make the equation probability of Z greater than equal to -1 less than equal to 0 plus probability of Z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to Z2 is equal to 0.5255. Therefore, probability of Z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to 1 plus probability of Z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to Z2 is equal to 0.5255. Using table, area for Z1 is equal to 1 is 0.3413. This is 1. So 0 to 1. We see the table. It is 0.3413 plus this remains as it is because this is Z2. We have to find the value. Probability of Z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to Z2 is equal to 0.5255. Therefore, probability of Z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to Z2 is equal to 0.5255 minus 0.3413 is equal to 0.1842. Now we have to use the table. Are we able to find out 0.1842? Exactly available है 0.1808 and 0.1844. So it is 0.47. So let's write down first Z1 0.47 is 0.1808, 0.48, 1844 and then 0.475. पता चला कैसे आया ये? 0.475 is what? 0.47 plus 0.48 divided by 2, average. तो इसका भी average 0.1826, 0.1808 plus 0.1844 divided by 2. Now, which one is nearest to 0.1842? 0.1844. So we write down Z2 is equal to 0.48 since it is nearest to 0.1842. Answer. Z2 is positive. Probability of Z greater than equal to Z1 less than equal to 2 is 0.7585. Z1 will be positive or negative? Negative. How did we come to know? No, not because of left. No. It is because of the 75%. So if you take 2 over here, If you take positive 2 over here, now from 2 to Z1 is how much area? 75%. That's why we take it somewhere over here. So Z1 is negative, which we have to find out. Z2 is equal to 2. Shade the area. This area is 0.7585. We make the equations. Probability of Z greater than equal to minus Z1 less than equal to 0 plus probability of Z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to Z2, which is what? Which is 2, is equal to 0.7585. Therefore, probability of Z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to Z1 plus, using table, value of 2 is 0.4772. Using table is equal to 0.7585. Therefore, probability of Z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to Z1 is 0.7585 minus 0.4772, which is equal to 0.2813. Now use table, value of Z1 0.2813 exactly आ रहा है? नहीं आ रहा है. So you will go to 0.2794. So Z1 is 0.77. Area 0.2794. Then 0.78, which is equal to 0.2823. Now, इन दोनों का एवरेज is 0.775. इन दोनों का एवरेज 2809, which is 0.2794 plus 0.2823 upon 2. Now, what is nearest to 0.2813? 0.775. Area nearest to 0.2813 is 0.2809. Therefore, Z1 is equal to 0.775. But Z1 is where? On the negative side, so it is minus.